Well, first of all, there's no pressure on the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers can only be heroes. All the pressure will be on these possibly 10 players who walk up to take a penalty.
Josie Altidore, 15 goals in 19 games since returning from a hamstring injury in July. The first player in league history to score goals in 5 consecutive playoff games in 1 postseason. And he will step up first against 6'3" Stefan Frei. In front of the Toronto supporters, the man who has been such a huge catalyst to Toronto's run to MLS Cup. Can he get them started in the penalty shootout? Big sigh of relief. Put his whole body into that one.
And he needed to. You see Stefan Frei waits him out. He goes the right way, outstretched. And if Altidore didn't hit that with pace, probably goes right on the hand of Frei.
Brad Evans, 9 of 9 in his regular season career. He went to the goalkeeper's right to score in Vancouver at the beginning of October. He made a penalty in the Open Cup final shootout in 2012. Clint Irwin, standing in his way, has had 9 consecutive penalties go past him since the spring of 2014. Evans delivers off the bench as a sub, 1 apiece through 1 round.
And as Stu Holden said, pressure does some strange things to some players, but not for Brad Evans. Calm, cool, collected. It's probably the first time in over half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, that Irwin's hit the ground.
Michael Bradley 0 for 1 in MLS taking penalties. Made in a shootout back in 2010 in the German Cup. Had it saved going to the goalkeeper's right last summer in the Gold Cup 3rd place game. And the captain now trying to keep Toronto going. Saved!
Well, it just might be Stefan Frei's cup. Michael Bradley steps up, tries to look at Stefan Frei, and just does not hit it with any power whatsoever. When you have tired legs, you have got to put your foot through the ball.
Andreas Ivanschitz, who's battled injuries this fall, came on as a sub. Set piece specialist with that left foot. He's played in Cup finals. He's played in the European Championship. And an opportunity to give Seattle the advantage after 2 rounds. Irwin the wrong way.
Yeah, left footers normally go high percentage. Goes to the goalkeepers. Left hand side, Clint Irwin does go that way. Or sorry, dives the other way, and even just puts it to the left of the goalkeeper.
Benros Cheyrou made a penalty in the UEFA Cup round of 32 as Marseille won a shootout in 2009. Very experienced player, scored that big-headed goal in extra time. Stefan Frei, is this going to be his cup? Benros Cheyrou trying to get Toronto back on the front foot. And just beyond the outstretched fingertips of Frei.
As I said earlier, a huge percentage of left-footed penalty takers will take him to the goalkeeper's left-hand side. Stefan Frei does go that side. We saw in the last one by Ivanschitz, Clint Irwin flung himself to the right-hand side.
Alvaro Fernandez rejoined the team this summer, played for him 2010 to 2012. 1 of 2 missed against Chicago back in 2011. Clint Irwin, can he come up with a big moment to level things for Toronto? Yes, he can!
And that's a big moment. And this time it's Irwin who stands his ground against 2 big, strong paws to the ball. Not an outstanding penalty at all. Not in the corner. Decent saving height.
Will Johnson, who had to watch from the sideline 2 MLS Cups he was a winner in. Now an opportunity to have a direct hand in his original hometown, coming back to Toronto this year. And we're swaying back and forth in the press box like we were last Wednesday. Johnson scores, Toronto in front.
This is so tightly contested, just like regulation and extra time was. The first time Fry goes the wrong way. Again, good confidence showed by Will Johnson.
Jovan Jones, left back for Seattle, attacking midfield player for the Trinidad and Tobago national team. What a season he's had. Needs to make this to keep things on level terms going into the final round of the shootout. How about that composure? Top corner, and we're in sudden death rounds essentially now.
Yes, and again, left-footed player taking it to the left of the keeper. Irwin goes the right way, but there's too much power on that. Very good penalty by Jovan Jones.
This is the first time we've ever had free agency in MLS, and Drew Moore was a part of that class. Now, he was brought in to shore up a defensive issue for Toronto. He did that, but it's going to be an offensive opportunity for him now. MLS Cup winner on this field in 2010. Can he put Toronto on the verge? Yes!
Stefan Fry's gone the right way, 4 out of 5. That's a good pen, right in the side netting.
Brian Schmetzer wanted Nicholas Ladero to go second. Ladero said, nope, I'm going 5th. And the newcomer of the year, who was involved in a penalty shootout in the Copa Libertadores earlier this year with Boca Juniors, needs to make this. If he misses, if Irwin saves, Toronto wins MLS Cup. About that from Ladero, and we're going to bonus rounds.
And the 4th left-footed shooter for Seattle goes to the goalkeeper's left again. Very similar to Jovan Jones's. Never a doubt.
Justin Morrow was the highest scoring defender in the regular season. He said, it's an important mark for my career. I get overlooked a lot. I'm not really in the conversation of top American left backs. Greg Vanny last week said he's our best left-sided attacker. He'll be taking this in the 6th round as he begins sudden death rounds against Stefan Fry. Off the bar, and Seattle now a kick away from winning it.
Lasmaro runs up there. He wanted to go straight down the middle the entire time. Just gets his foot under, leans back a little bit.
Roman Torres, who impressed all of us last year at the Gold Cup, but then missed an entire year with an ACL injury, returned in Portland at the end of August. What a beast he's been tonight, dealing with Jozy Altidore and Sebastian Giovinco. And now an opportunity with his foot to win MLS Cup for Seattle, which he has done. The Seattle Sounders have done it. MLS Cup winners in 2016.
Don't like that short run-up, but it didn't make any difference to Roman Torres, Brian Schmetzer, the Seattle board, their fans, look at him up there in that left-hand corner. Congratulations, Seattle Sounders.
It's their 5th title. They won 4 in the old A-League and USL. 3 of those 5 have come in shootouts. And Roman Torres, who's returned from injury, was one of the key additions that propelled them on this run. But Brian Schmetzer told us Thursday, I hate the idea of us being a Cinderella. He said, we're not a Cinderella. We're a good team who didn't play very well in the first half of the year. And when Schmetzer took over, when Ladero joined, when Torres returned from injury, even as Clint Dempsey was out with an irregular heartbeat, everything clicked into place. And Seattle have won U.S. Open Cup, Supporter Shield, great success in the CONCACAF Champions League. They had one thing left to win, and that was MLS Cup, and now they've done it.